what we do for you, the customers that ask questions at our designated sling inspector programs. The question came up, well, what effect does freezing have upon slings? Well, if you want good seafood, you have to go back east. And what I have here is a sling that has been subjected to freezing for approximately 4 hours, and you can see that we've got the ice and it's fairly frozen. Let's break this identical sling, EE2 602 by 6 foot, in a vertical hitch and see what effect freezing has upon slings. Okay, we're going to have to run that ram out a little bit. You got all of that. That's it. Thank goodness I make slings for a living and don't have to rig for a living, or my family would go awful hungry. And we're going to go ahead and proceed with the test. Frozen slings, cold frozen slings, are a factor in many parts of the area of the country where synthetic products are used. And we're going to go ahead and begin the value of test. We'll call it out starting at about 10,000 pounds. Keeping in mind now that 10,000 pounds in a dry state, we got about a 37,000 pound break. In a wet state, I believe the break was about 33,000. Now let's see what we have.
15,000.
I'm sorry?
15,000.
15,000.
20,000.
20,000. We're starting to get some pop and pinging.
25,000.
25,000.
28,000.
34,000. There we go. 35,000. 30,000 pounds. Now, keep in mind, this particular sling is already pretty well equalized. It still is wet. Why we got a higher break in a frozen wet condition than an extremely wet condition is beyond me. My suspicion is that when we've totally saturated the sling webbing with the water, that had a more deleterious effect upon the performance of the sling than when it was strictly absorbed and then frozen. We're going to go ahead and fade out and set up for our next battery of tests, where we'll be doing some comparative breaking strength analysis on the polyester fiber versus the nylon fiber.